everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today we're back here for something a little bit different because today I'm going to go ahead and do a video with The Sims Mobile. So today I'm going to go ahead and do a huge renovation on the house that I have on the game. And I actually haven't done a Sims Mobile video in quite a long time, so I thought I'll go ahead and do another one today because I've been actually kind of collecting all of the sim cash over the last couple of months to do like a huge renovation at some point, and I finally got up to like 16,000 as you can see on screen, and I was like, okay, I think it's definitely time to do this now. And also, as you can see today, we are doing Facecam, which is a little bit different. I thought, you know, since The Sims Mobile isn't, you know, always the thing that people like to say on this channel, I thought I'd do something a little bit different with it in Facecam, so that's what we're doing today as well. And yeah, so this is kind of just like a speed build really, but just in another game. So we'll have the footage sped up here, and I'm kind of just going to talk over it really. So it's a little bit difficult, I thought, when I did this because, well, first of all, it took me a good couple of months to do this. I started it towards like the middle of March, and you know, as you can tell, that's a very long time from when this is going up. So I don't really know why it took me so long. It was probably just through not really being used to the game as much, and it's very different from The Sims 4, even though, as you will see if you're not really familiar with The Sims Mobile, a lot of the items in game are from The Sims 4, so you will notice a lot of similarities as we're doing this. So even though that was similar, I think it was just being on my phone, because I have an iPhone 7 which is pretty small. I also recorded it on that because I know I'm going to get some questions about recording on my phone, and I did just do it with the inbuilt recording software on iPhone. So that's what I did, and yeah, so we're just kind of working around putting some extra rooms in and stuff. The house was actually pretty decent size as it was, but I thought, you know what, I've got lots of money here to spend, so we might as well go and do that, and kind of make it a little bit bigger. And also the other thing as well was that the money, not the sim cash, the actual coins, the simoleons, that went down really, really quickly as I did this. I had to kind of buy some more later on in the video because I ran out. I thought I'd be good with 80,000, but no, it wasn't enough. I still actually have like 4,000 sim cash left. And also I just want to give a quick shout out to Sim Guru Frost, who kind of gave me all of this sim cash. Not in one go though. I kind of got it over a long time, and kind of just built it up. So thank you EA for that. And yeah, so as you can see, my Facecam, I haven't actually done a Facecam with this webcam. This is the Logitech C920, I think it is. I got this for Christmas, which was, you know, a good 5 months ago now, and I've just never used it. I've had it sitting here, and I've just been waiting for the right time to do a, you know, a Facecam. And if you see me keep looking over to the side, it's because I'm looking at my screen of, like, the preview screen of this, just to make sure everything's okay. So yeah, like I said, I got this at Christmas, and I haven't used it at all yet, because what I used to do for Facecam videos is that I used to use my Canon 600D, which was pretty bulky, and I think at one point I did post a picture of my setup, of how I did my Facecam setup, because I don't have like any fancy equipment or anything. I literally just stood it on my desk, and I had these boxes. I'll show you them right now actually. These like boxes here. And I literally just stack them on top of each other because I have like 3 of them, and put my camera on top of it, and that's literally how I did it because the tripod that I have wouldn't fit on my desk, so it was a big mess. So, you know, I just kind of made it work, but with my, you know, webcam now just sitting on top of my monitor, which is great. So what was the other thing I was going to mention? That was it. So you can probably see my like boom stand here for my mic. I've tried so many different ways to try and get it out of frame, but you might be able to see it. I will be kind of cropping the sides out, so you might not even be able to see my hands moving here. But, you know, if it is there, then I'm really sorry. This, like I said, is my first time doing a Facecam with this camera, so, you know, I don't know if it looks alright. I've been trying a lot with lighting. I've literally got a book light right here. You can kind of see it. This is the back of it, though. Because I've got my window on this side, and then this side of my face is very dark, as you can probably tell. And I just didn't know how to thingy it. I've got my desk lamp in the middle of my screen, I've got lights everywhere, and this stupid little book light, which is actually, I've used before and it works pretty well for keeping my other side of my face sort of bright as the other one. It isn't really working, I can kind of tell, but you know what, it's my first time doing this, so it's okay. So a little bit more about the build because I haven't really talked about it. So I think in total I went ahead and put 3 bedrooms in, I think. Yeah, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And then there is like a little bit of outdoor space at the back. Now, you know, I'm not really familiar that much with the Sims Mobile build mode, so this might not be as great as some other builds that I've seen on YouTube. This is the first proper build I've done. You know, I've done little renovations here and there as my Sims have got more money since I started playing the game. and you know, I just kind of did that, but I've not really done something on this scale where I've like completely renovated the house, so it's definitely not as good as one of my Sims 4 speed builds, I would say. Not that my Sims 4 speed builds are, you know, brilliant, but you know, they are definitely better than this, I would say. So you know, you can give me some feedback if you want, but like I said, this is the first time I've done it, so I don't really think you'd be expecting much. And yeah, so we're going to do one of the bedrooms here. I kind of did a mix of going through the catalogue and also going through some of the collections as well to complete some of those. Now, you know, I'm only on level 29, which actually I think, for considering I don't play the game as much as I do The Sims 4, I think that's still pretty good. But you know what, I'm not really that familiar with stuff, so all of like the collections and the quests as well, I don't always have the time to do all the quests, so my game might not be as advanced as some of you players. I don't know what my friend code is, but I'll try and find that out and put that in the description. If I forget to do that though, if you probably go back to my first Sims Mobile video that I did, which was actually with Facecam again, which was like a current household video, I think I mentioned it in that video as well, so you can add me on there if you want. So let me know if you want to see any more Sims Mobile videos, because, you know, I don't do them that often, and, you know, something a little bit different on the channel. I'm always kind of a little bit sort of reluctant to do other types of videos other than Sims 4 speed builds, because that's kind of the main focus of my channel. It's what most people are subscribed for. So to do something a little bit different sometimes doesn't always turn out that right, and it's not always that well received. So if it is something you want to see more of, then, you know, let me know. Same with Facecam. I don't really get the opportunity to do a lot of Facecam. One, because setting up the camera is just a huge big ordeal in itself, but also as well, with speed builds, doing Facecam isn't always that. Sometimes it's a little bit distracting, I would say. I have done it in the past though. My Sunday Mansion builds actually used to do Facecam with those, and what I used to do was, since some people don't really like, you know, Facecam and speed builds and some people do, is that I actually used to do half the video with Facecam and half of it without, just to kind of accommodate for everyone. So let me know if you want to see some more Facecam in speed builds in the future, as that'd be really helpful to hear. And also as well, since it has been a long time since I have done a Facecam video, this is probably the first time a lot of you actually see my face, because I don't, like I said, I don't do them that often. I hate taking selfies as well, so I have like my Sim self as my profile picture and everything. So for a lot of you, this might actually be the first time you see my face. And yeah, so also as well, my microphone. I had a little bit of trouble setting this up. I don't know if you can hear like, you know, I've got my pop filter on, but you can probably still hear the pops, because it isn't directly next to my mouth here. So if you can hear that, I'm really sorry. Again, like I said, it's the first time doing this setup, so it's going to take me a while to kind of, you know, maybe the next time I do it, it'll be alright. But if something's a little bit sort of, you know, a little bit weird, then, you know, I'm sorry about that. And yeah, so these pictures behind me that you can probably see above my head, I kind of noticed before I did this voiceover that they're actually, well, I fixed them now, I think, but they were actually pretty wonky, because sometimes when I shut my door, because my door is on that wall that you see behind me, my door's just along there, so when I shut my door sometimes, and because those pictures are really old, like the little hanger things on them are really like nearly broken, they keep like moving every once in a while. So when I came in to set up this Facecam thing, I was looking at the previous screen, I was like, oh, that looks really ridiculous, so I went ahead and fixed those. So I don't know if you can see them. I've actually, you might have seen a bit of a room before in other Facecam videos, but also as well, when I got my desk back in February 2017, sorry, I just hit my microphone, February 2017 for my birthday, I actually went ahead and did a desk tour, so you might have seen a little bit of my room then. But I haven't done a room tour or anything. So we're just working on putting some of the exterior paint in here. Again, I kind of just cycled through different ones, trying to find what I wanted to do. I was going to do like a feature wall there, as you can see with the brick, but instead I decided to go for the siding plus brick, that we'll get onto in a second, and I'll show you that then. I like this one right here. So it's got like half brick, half siding. I don't actually use that one a whole lot in the actual Sims 4 game. So actually looks pretty nice though, so I might, you know, try and do that at some point. And the other thing as well, what I was going to mention was something that I can't remember now. Oh, that was it. So there's actually, you might, if you're not really familiar with The Sims Mobile, you might not know this, but a lot of the items that, like I said at the beginning, are from The Sims 4. But a lot of the items in this game actually have a lot more colour swatches, I noticed, than The Sims 4. So some of just the very basic plants from base game that are in here, you know, that circular one which has like it's just like got the orange sort of looking pot to it. I don't really know how to describe it, but you probably know which one I'm talking about. It's one of the most cheapest ones in game in The Sims 4. Well, this is in this game, but you know, it only has like the orange, green and blue pot colour swatch. Well, this one actually has a load more. It has cream and other things as well, which work really well with a lot more colour kind of schemes you're going for. So I hope that at some point we do get a lot of the Sims Mobile colour swatches added to the Sims 4 as well, because like I said, there are pretty much all the same items, but the Sims Mobile has a lot better colour swatches, so I'm hoping that, you know, those get updated at some point. So now we're just working on the landscaping a little bit. I didn't really do a whole lot because there isn't a whole bunch of Sims Mobile landscaping items, actually, saying that there is actually kind of a good amount. But, you know, it works a little bit differently than the Sims 4 that I'm used to in terms of not being able to move objects and stuff. So the landscaping isn't the best, and also the outdoor area in general just isn't that great. But, you know, this is the first proper build that I've done with the Sims Mobile, so forgive me if it is a little bit, you know, bare in some areas, I would say. Like, for example, some of the corridors might be a little bit sort of undecorated and stuff, but what I actually noticed is that the paintings and just wall decorations and stuff kind of don't really clip that well to the walls. Like, they're very high, which is, you know, with the Sims 4 you can kind of put it wherever you want, but with the Sims Mobile not having move objects and stuff, of course, it does make that a little bit more difficult. So, you know, some of the wall decorations might look a little bit odd as well if you haven't really played with the Sims Mobile before. So we've also got some pictures at the end as well, like screenshots. You know, with the Sims Mobile, it's a little bit hard to kind of do screenshots because of the UI and stuff, but I tried my best to get some screenshots, and also before and after as well. So that'll be coming up in a second. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this voiceover up here. So I really hope you enjoyed. In the comment section down below, let me know about what you thought of this build. If you have any more suggestions for other things that you want to see next, that'd be really helpful to hear, both with either Sims 4 speed builds, Sims Mobile videos, or Facecam videos. That'd be really helpful to hear. Make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!